Well, Dave, another day, you're taking us to one of your little gems.
Yeah, this is a nice little spot here for sure.
Well, you know, coming out here, I've already seen a few lunkers and we just got out here.
Yeah.
Some nice fish in here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just staring at this guy right here, getting ready to cast for him. So.
And anything we expect, same old routine?
Yeah, I think that new whitefly, the Anaconda, is going to be pretty good for us here today. And yeah, if that keep throwing some of the other suspects and see if anything comes up.
Our deep water attractors.
I might come out to play.
Well, it's one of Dave's little beautiful lakes here in the East Kootenays. That's today, so we take you sport fishing. Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Togan's Fly Shop, Maui Jim Sunglasses, and Hardy Rods and Reels. Guy's just moving. He's moving though, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, come on, turn the other way.
He's looking, yeah, he's almost looking like he's looking at the line.
I think so.
That's a nice sized fish. Look at him. He's just barely moving. Oh, look at him. He's just cruising. And look, we got other fish out there too. You know, just getting here. We're just starting to cast. We've already lost a couple. That's a good cast. Let's see what he does with that one. But you know, I don't like, see that guy, at least that guy's moving. I hate the muckers. I don't like the guys with their nose down in the muck. See, there's a mover, Dave.
Oh yeah,
Up
he's
there,
coming
that's
quick.
a good one. He's excited. You're gonna get that guy. I like it. He's moving. He's elevated too. He's looking for food.
Oh, I put it on his head.
He put it on his head. Oh, he's spooked him a bit, but he's kind of moving. Oh, he might see it. He sees it. Oh,
So close.
he was intrigued. Hey?
I think he wanted it.
He wanted it, but he
didn't
just
quite.
wouldn't grab it. Yeah, see, I don't like the guys doing that. You know, when you got a fish sitting down like that, mucking, he's just pulling up that little high level shrimp, and he's just feeding off the bottom. They're golden. Yeah, see, even you made a good cast, got them active, but they're, you know, Dale did a throat sample on another show, and it was just full of little size 30 high level shrimp.
Yeah. We got to move her
Oh,
over.
got him over there, right in by shore. Oh, I like that one too, because he's moving. Oh, a nice cast right there, right on him. Oh, he sees it. He heard it.
Wow, he's moving
How
fast.
come he's going the other way?
Why is he doing that?
Why is he going that way? What the heck? Oh man, he's still sitting there though. He's going that way. He's pretty slow cash. Let's see if he sees it. Oh, he sees it. Oh, it's just, yeah. You know, the only ones we've hooked so far have been in that deeper water.
Yeah, it's true.
Right, where we're just barely seeing, we could just see their backs, but not in the shallow stuff. So maybe we got to head out a bit and try that, for a bit.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, we got one finally.
Oh,
We've had a lot on, but nothing to the boat. It's been tough. Oh yeah, nice fish, eh? Hot fish. Dude.
oh yeah, he's excited.
Man, he's working hard.
That guy was just deep under the boat. It's just like, whoa, he's happy.
Jeez,
Happy fish.
he got just shaking.
All right.
Nice.
Beautiful chrome.
Chrome fish and hot, energetic. You know, it's really cool to see when they're that energetic.
Oh yeah.
Because that fish, he had the air time, eh? That was just
That
big
first
air
jump
time.
was
Yeah,
huge.
it was great.
Perfect Tanask.
Yeah, classic. Just when we thought of changing over to blobs for a bit,
I know.
we stuck it out, so that's good. It's a good start.
Absolutely.
Now we've been out here about a half an hour, just getting going. Oh yeah, look at that, and panasse fishing. You gotta love fishing for these panasse, right? They're just
This guy's getting
beautiful
really
colors.
happy to get back.
Oh yeah, look at that. Gorgeous fish. Ooh. There he goes.
I
Right
like
on.
the morning shower.
Right on. Well, we're out here. Of course, we've got the bully over here and the froggy. He's doing his thing, so hopefully we get some more coming up pretty quick. Whoa. Oh, this is a good one, Dave.
Nice.
And I changed over just to try it because, in the fall when the water cools and the fish especially are feeding on Daphnia. There's lots of Daphnia in the water we've seen. The big guys are lazy, right? They're moving for our fly. We've got the Anaconda on, but every time you stop it, they're eating it, which is telling me they're real lazy. So I put on a blob. I'm hanging about 10 feet and 12 feet. Told Dave they love blobs in this situation, and and I'm hung up, and they do. And this big boy hit. This is a nice fish. Like, this is not a small fish. And the beauty with blobs, you want to fish them wherever there's Daphnia. Most lakes have a lot of Daphnia, which are little water mites. Oh. Okay, get this all rigged. This is a dandy fish. So again, my setup, dry line, same as you would chronometering. Identical setup. I got my indicator. You just hang it down there. You put the blob down. You can hang it down as long as you want, but I'm fishing 12 feet of water. I've got it down 10 feet. And look at this big one. See, these big fish are lazy. Oh, that's a nice fish. I'll show everybody my favorite little blob that I like to use. Right in the corner of the mouth. Lazy fish. There you are. You spit it. And here it is here. There it is. So that's one of our favorites. It's the peach. The peach and the watermelon. Pretty cool little blob. I like the silver, and the silver bead on this one, and also the copper works well. But let's hold this fish up. Holy cow, this is a nice fish. Whoa, look at how big he is. I can't even grab him across. Man, I gotta hold him this way. He's too big to hold that way. Look at that fish. Whoa, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Just a chrome beauty. Wow. I let him go. That's a... Oops. Oh, there you go. So we got the Anaconda, we got some action. And now that we're blobbing, we can work that 10 to 12 feet and see if more can take the blob. This could be a very exciting day.
Nice work.
Nice.
You got a good one there, Dale.
Oh yeah, good. On the Anaconda, went for the big leap. Yeah, went back to it. Looks like a good fish.
What a huge jump back there a minute
Yeah.
ago.
Nice and chrome right in the corner. Oh, nice fish. Try to net this one this time. I had another nice one right up to the boat.
That's a nice fish.
Anaconda. Oh. Oh, nice fish.
That's a beautiful fish.
Isn't that a nice fish? He's got a little hump on his back. Oh, okay, here he goes. See a little humpback.
Nice. Good kickoff.
All right.
You got him, Dave.
Holy, that's a big relief after a long stretch of they wouldn't eat for so long, and then this guy just turned and pounded on it. You just had that awesome miss there on that mayfly. Yeah, we were going through everything we could think of to throw at them, even tried dries and mayfly nymphs, everything at all, and I just figured that they weren't eating yet, so I got to stick with what I know and go back to my favorite for this lake for this time of year, and sure enough, got them to eat again.
The old Anaconda.
Good old Anaconda. They don't like the net. All right. Nice bow. And textbook outside of the lip here. Textbook Anaconda take.
Trying to get his bowl wet.
And pop that guy out. Nice fish there. Turn him around a little bit, get a better look at him. Yeah, it's right in around that 20-inch 20-inch fish or so. He's been on the marl for a while. He's all nice and chrome.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, he's excited. There we go. Well, you were just saying to convince you to go back to what my favorite fly is, and Bulldog just got one on the same one, so they might be turning back on to Anaconda today.
You trying to say you've convinced me?
I don't know, you'll have to answer that yourself. Can you be convinced?
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Togan's Fly Shop, Maui Jim Sunglasses, and Hardy Rods and Reels.
Big chromer. 2 in a row ate it on the cruise there.
Nice, good
They're
work.
back on the Anaconda.
I just lost a dandy over on the other side over there too.
Yeah, they're back on it. 2 in a row ate it, and this guy finally stayed stuck. They're nice fish too, big fish that are eating it. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's gone. I had him over close. He's seen you guys. I've got a type 7 line, and I lengthened my leader out again. I've got about a 9-foot leader.
Oh yeah.
So it leaves a little bit of a trail off that, so your line can sit in the mud, because we're only fishing in 5 feet of water. So I like that the booby eyes on that Anaconda to float up out of the mud, because I noticed our line's been spooking them in there sometimes. Oh, I'll try to get this. When they hit it, oh. They are nice fish. Oh. They got some shoulders, and I don't scrimp on the tippet. 12-pound test. Oh.
That's a beauty fish.
He's a tank. Look at him. Oh.
Nice fish tail.
Oh.
Wow.
Right. Oh, look at the spots, the chrome on them.
Nice finesse.
Yeah.
Nothing below the lateral line.
That's a beautiful fish, though. I say there was 2 big guys cruising there. 2 big ones. Nice thickness on them. Here, I'll turn them this way so you can get ready to go.
He's got his.
I can't even get my hand around him for a little for a
Wow.
lift up. Look at that. Oh, that's a slab.
Gorgeous fish tail.
Okay, I'm gonna
And we've seen a handful like these, and we just haven't been able to keep most of the big guys pinned.
Well, pinned, yeah. The guy before him. The guy before him ate, had him on, turned it off, and then the other guy comes, sees it. I keep stripping, and he grabs it, right?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, 2 guys right in a row, but they're back on it.
I know. It's about time. They went off the chew for a little while there.
Sold me on the Anaconda.
First
Go
time's
back
free.
Yeah, the first time it's free. Oh, there's a nice fish. This is on the... Oh! Well, that was another one on there. Well, we've had them on blobs and on the Anaconda, eh? Maybe you should go to the bench. We tried the Anaconda on the other show, so maybe go on and try that blob. You just land that beautiful fish on the blob. Try that on the bench today.
Today on the bench, I want to tie you up with the Biscuit Blob. Now, we've experimented with many different blob colors, and the Biscuit and watermelon blob seem to be our 2 best. So make sure you have these materials ready before you tie this fly. For the hook, we'll use a Togan size 8 scud, some 6/0 black thread to tie with, some pink pearl polar flash for the tail, some atomic yellow jelly fritz for the rear body. For the front body, we'll use some biscuit jelly fritz and a 1/8 silver bead for the bead. To
start the fly off, I put my bead on the hook and of course the small diameter towards the eyelet, and we're just going to tie on our thread. Now I've taken a small clump of my pink pearl polar flash, and I like to tie it in and form the body, so I'm going to actually start it just behind the bead just to build up a little bit of that underbody, and then wrap it back just to the hook bend. Take a wrap behind and over top, just tie it in, and then we're going to cut it, and I like to cut it fairly short to about half the hook gap, not very long, just a small little butt end. Now that we have the tail tied in, I've got the thread about halfway up the hook. I'm just going to tie in my atomic yellow jelly fritz, and again there's different kinds of fritz. I find the jelly fritz is the best. Wrap back to the middle and then wrap that atomic yellow forward to form the rear part of the fly. Now that we have the rear of the fly done, I've taken my biscuit jelly fritz and I'm going to tie it in just behind the bead. Wrap it back about to the middle, right where our atomic yellow ended off. Bring that thread back to the bead and then wrap this forward to form the front end of the fly. Now to finish the fly off, I'm taking my whip finisher, and again I'm just going to whip finish off the black thread. A lot of times I'll use a bright thread on the head end, but I like the black with the silver bead. So there it is, the finished Biscuit Blob. Now vary the colors. What we found is the atomic yellow on the rear always seems to be one of our best patterns, and we vary the top color. We've got biscuit, watermelon, the orange. Just vary the colors until you find the ideal blob. But one thing with blobs, the bigger the better, because the big fish like big blobs. Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Togen's Fly Shop, Maui Jim Sunglasses, and Hardy Rods and Reels.
Doing donuts around us. Likes to put a good bend in the 7-weight. Yeah. Saw the one that Dale just released there. This is why I bring my 7 to some of these places, because some of these fellas will definitely make you earn it. This guy's
quality fish.
Absolutely. So, what do we got here? Another a little below average we're in here, but that's a good average to have.
That's a beauty.
Oh! Not liking the boat or the net. We got him. Yeah, another beautiful one. Anaconda once more, right at the side of the lip. Pops out. Oh, let's get that line out there. This guy's been taken by a loon for a ride.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little bow. And he's off.
Nice.
Back on the Anaconda. So we're working hard out here in the flats and getting a few heads to turn around, and so many chasers right up to the boat. It's been just crazy. We're all running about the same systems right here. These guys got 7 and 6 weight rods, and I'm running my favorite Loop 7X with 9.5 footer, and I've got the new Type 9 level sync, really fast sinking line. So it gets it down right to the bottom where they're rooting through into the bottom nice and fast. Rips that booby across in front of their head. These guys like it a little bit slower than I like to usually fish tequila, but that is to say, still pretty fast. So yeah, I like a good medium fast action rod, super fast line, short, quick strips. Keep it nice and random. With the Anaconda, I do like to keep the rod tip just a little bit out of the water actually. Whereas tequila, you keep it in the water so it damps that out, but the little flicking action keeps the tail of Anaconda working a little bit better. Up and down like a little white snake.
Well, boys, nice little gem you got there, Dave.
That's a nice one, isn't it?
Oh, the only problem was hiking that stuff back up the hill. I was hiking those batteries and you guys were the boats. I thought, I'm going to have the big H. It's like, whoa, what a hike. But well worth it.
Oh yeah, sometimes those places you got to work a little harder for it.
And
The kind of day we had.
Big fish though, right?
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
You got a
big
beauty,
fish,
I got a
and,
beauty, you got a beauty. Like everybody got some quality fish, but we had to earn it. Yeah.
Well, they're finicky, Big Fish Lake,
Yeah.
but sight fishing again. Lots
Yeah.
caught on sight fish, which is
Absolutely. We had
Marl
the
Lake.
Yeah.
we had the wind blow us up a couple times there, but once it calmed down and we could see them again, we started hammering on them again.
Exactly. So much fun, and you got some people to thank.
Yeah, we want to thank again. We want to thank Lush Mountain Accommodations, put us up at the Bladeberry cabin there. It's wonderful accommodation.
yeah.
Andy Brown, Tourism Golden, always brings us out here.
Yep.
And of course, Dave Burns with the Golden Gillie.
Oh,
always
it's my
guiding
pleasure.
us into these lakes and rivers in the Golden area. It's great.
So if you want adventure lifetime, give Dave a call. He'll take you into one of these beautiful little lakes, or even on the river, of course, for those big bulls. Always
Absolutely.
fun. When you come out here, take care, conserve our waters, and we'll see you next time when we take you sport fishing on the fly.
Right on, thank you guys.